Hey guys, well, we're gonna unlock another 5th weapon, and the next 5th weapon we're gonna get is Lu Meng's. He also got 6 votes, so we're gonna go and play in original mode to get the 5th weapon. We're gonna go to the siege of Hefei Castle. We're gonna play under Wu's forces, and obviously play as Lu Meng. And there we go. Let's do it. Alright, so from this point all the way back to when we got Lu Bu's 5th weapon, we actually had some difficult 5th weapons. We had Sun Jian's, we had Zhuge Liang's, we had Sima Yi's, we had Dang Zhuo's. And the last part where I unlocked Dang Zhuo's 5th weapon, I said that had to be the toughest 5th weapon to date. I have a feeling it might change again to this one, just because I read the conditions. I mean, the level's tough to begin with, but I read the conditions for the 5th weapon, and oh man, it's not easy. So, but we'll see. Anyway, we know the intro, we know the conditions, the equipment, the weapon. We have the 4th weapon, so obviously we're going to use it. The items, and I think I accidentally backed out, so I have to put that 4th weapon back on. Musou armor right off the bat. We're definitely gonna need the red hair. Elixir. Way of Musou, obviously, and it's either the tortoise amulet or the shell armor. Let's go with the tortoise amulet. There you go. Alright, and do I... Oh, I had it on. Okay, that works. And the bodyguards or ways guards, like I said, I'll be using these guards from here on out, so... Anyway. Alright, well, good here. Let's do it. And hopefully not get clobbered on my first try. Oh man, let's see.
The fate of Wu hangs on this battle. All units, attack the enemy's main force.
Alright, so what we have to do to get Lu Meng's 5th weapon, it's a lot. So, bear with me. First off, you have to go and defeat Zhang He and Huang. That's the first thing you gotta do. After that, you have to trigger the archer ambush in the central square. Well, not central square, but in the little square. And yeah, that's a pain in the ass because you have to trigger it to get the 5th weapon. After that, you gotta go straight for Xu Zhu and defeat him. I'm gonna go around to the left and take care of him, because if you pass Xu Zhu, I mean, I did a little, I'm not saying I did a speed run of the weapon itself, but I actually remembered in the past where I passed Xu Zhu for the hell of it, and he decided to go towards the front line and start attacking people, so I don't want that. So after we defeat Xu Zhu, hopefully reinforcements won't show up. I think you have to do all this before Cao Rui and Man Chong arrive. And if you do that, and if they arrive, defeat Man Chong, and then that's it. So defeat Zhang He, Huang, then trigger the archer ambush, defeat Xu Zhu, then defeat Man Chong when he arrives. So we're gonna go all the way around and not get clobbered by archers. Or crossbows.
Be patient until reinforcements join us.
So yeah, this is gonna be a pain in the ass, and hopefully I won't get clobbered.
They're strong. They look strong. Take heart.
I mean, when it comes to facing the generals, Zhang He is going to be tough because he might have that depth element.
They look strong. Take heart.
and I'm starting to realize the death element is, well, it's brutal, yes, but
They look strong. Be brave.
it's almost similar to what we would do to an officer.
They look strong. Take heart.
So the more brutal, like for example, if you face Cao Cao and his death element, then you're going to be in a world of hurt if he keeps on attacking you with it.
We can't hold them.
I don't remember seeing him doing the complete death element attack. I mean, I could be wrong. When it comes to Xiao Xiao, just make sure you don't hit him. Well, make sure she doesn't hit you head on, because that will hurt.
It looks bad.
Anyway, Zhang He and Huang are going to be the toughest in my opinion. Xu Zhu won't be a problem, because we could just knock him off the ledge and face him one-on-one. Anyway, we have to go in, charge, and defeat Zhang He. So, here we go.
Pitiful fool, you will die.
That was weird. So we gotta be quick. Wait, are they attacking? Just wanna make sure. Yes, they are. So we'll put them to shield. There we go.
We must hold here. Support is coming.
Yikes.
You're too deep. Be careful.
Yeah, we're gonna take a lot of big hits. And he showed up like a freaking fortress. Well, at least we got him that last one. Yikes. Well, at least I got Musou again. Goodbye.
Death can be a beautiful thing.
I defeated an officer.
Alright, now I gotta look out for the crossbows. I'm gonna go all the way up and grab that full thing of health.
Quite well.
But yeah, that's one down. And we have one more to go before triggering the archer ambush. And I'm just going by how I read it. So, defeat those two, then trigger the archer ambush. I mean, better be safe than sorry. Because when I read the word then, that means I think you have to do it in a certain order. So, I mean, we'll see what happens.
You're too deep. Be careful.
Anyway, there's Xu Huang right there, and a cutscene should be happening shortly.
Won't you cross swords with me?
Not that one.
Better than I thought. But you're still in my hands.
Go forth.
Yikes. Oh, sweet.
They're attacking from both sides. Now, concentrate all efforts on the enemy in front of us.
Yeah, nice try.
The end.
Yeah, nice try. There we go. Goodbye.
I defeated an officer.
Alright, Xu Huang's down.
Is this it? Does it all end here?
Alright, Xu Huang was a lot easier than I thought he would be. Maybe I was just lucky that I had him all for myself. I mean, I had him separated from his troops, so that kind of helped in a way, but we'll see. Anyway, we have to trigger the archer ambush, which is going to suck, so here we go. So now, we're going to bolt and go towards Xu Zhu. Like I said, I'm not so sure if you have to do all this before Cao Rui and Man Chong arrives, but I'm going to try it. And let's see here. We have another 10 minutes to defeat Xu Zhu. That's actually surprising. I'm sorry, 9 minutes, but still. Really surprising. And Xu Zhu is actually not that hard if you... Basically, if you knock him off and it's just you and him, then it's really easy. Because he's like one of the slow characters in the game. And there he is, so you won't see the cutscene of him in the bridge, since you're already behind him.
Beat me if you can.
Alright, so we're not trying to kill him, obviously, right now. We're trying to knock him off the ledge. And I think we just did that. No, we didn't. Now we did. Alright, now it'll be easy for us. And those were hits I was willing to take. Whoops. Yeah, just take the hits. Because if he does a attack combo of 6, for some reason he'll flip in the air and you won't do that much damage on him. Goodbye.
Is this the end? I defeated an officer.
Alright, so now, who do we have left when it comes to generals? We have Lu Xun, myself, which I really don't count, and Zhuge Jin. We have Zhang Liao and Zhen Ji as well. Well, for the enemy. But I'm not going to go for them.
Can we not expect reinforcements?
And we just lost Sun Shangxiang. Or, if you were playing in Musou mode, that would have been Zhou Yu.
We mustn't be outdone. Fight harder.
So, what I'm going to do right now is... let's see here. You know what, I'll just go by foot. And if you haven't gotten it already, if you defeat Xu Zhu, you can unlock the bodyguard manual. And Lu Xun's down too, which isn't good. It might just be me and Sun Xuan by the end of this, and that's gonna suck. So what I have to do is, I gotta make sure I defeat as many troops as I can before Cao Rui and Man Chong arrives. And that shouldn't be a problem, but we'll see. I mean, we only got 6 minutes, so... I mean, we can trigger them early, but I'd rather defeat as many as I can here, now, before they arrive. I mean, Sun Xuan can handle his own, especially when the troops are nothing but scattered troops. We pretty much defeated everyone's troops in the front line. Every now and then you might run into a Sima Yi force. Yeah, because the gate isn't secured. I might have to go and do that. But if I defeat everyone here, and the only thing that's left every now and then will be a little force by Sima Yi from the gate all the way to the left, then that's fine. But right now, I'm just taking care of everyone here right now.
My death will not be in vain.
Maybe I should go buy Zhuge Jin. Well, he's down anyway. I mean, I'm not that concerned. I really don't need the gates. I don't need those gates open from the inside. I really don't. Whoa. No. Yeah, so as you see here, I think I said it already numerous times, but I'm just trying to defeat as many troops as I can before Cao Rui and Man Chong appear as reinforcements, and we have another 5 minutes. They will arrive within the, well, at the 15-minute mark from the start of the battle. If you go near Sima Yi, well, if you start going up and if you're getting close to Sima Yi's headquarters, they will automatically show up. But yeah, right now we're just gonna wait for the 15-minute mark and then defeat Cao Rui and Man Chong when they arrive. Well, mostly Man Chong, because defeating Man Chong will trigger the 5th weapon. And I could really use some type of help or something. Whoa, where did that come from? You know, I might have to go and grab some help. Oh, there is a guard captain over there, so I'll grab health over there. If he doesn't quit shooting it up. It's that guy right there that I sent flying. There he is. Alright, that works. All even better. How much time do I have left? Okay, another... That was only a minute? Wow. Alright. And I'm defeating a lot of troops to begin with, so... Okay. Yeah, don't even try it. You know what? Let's go over here. There are a lot of Sima Yi's forces here. And I know there are a couple, not a couple, but a nice handful of crossbows that I have to deal with later on. I want to be fully ready when Cao Rui and Man Chong arrive. Yeah, I'm not letting a private send me flying again. I think that was a sergeant, but still, I was not letting a private send me flying again. because that was pathetic. Really? Let's send him flying. Alright, let's get out of here because it's lagging up. Yeah, after this Musou attack, I just want to see how much time I have left. I know it's pretty close to the 15-minute mark. We have 1 more minute to clear out as many troops as we possibly can. And I think this is the rest of them. Well, in the front line. There's some by the gate, and I assume that they're crossbows. Alright, that guard captain needs to quit shooting it up.
I didn't know you were so good.
That will help a bit. Alright, you gotta quit shooting it up. I think that's what's left of them. The rest are just coming out through the gate on the left, which we gotta take care of after we defeat Cao Rui and Man Chong. But yeah, I'm fully ready now.
It can't be! Good. We still have manpower.
And here they are.
This is the last of their forces. Kill them all!
Alright, so once we defeat Cao Rui and Man Chong, and yes, I know I said it probably for the umpteenth time, but I'll say it again, we're gonna bolt towards that gate, then come back, because there are Sima Yi's troops still in the front line, or what's left of it anyway, because the only person that's really left here is Sun Xuan. So, once we take care of that, we're good to go. And let's try to make sure, well, let's make sure we get one of them by themselves without getting hit by a crossbow, as we see there and there. I mean, those are Man Chong's, but we'll see. Oh, I'm not liking that. Oh, there's Cao Rui, so we'll go for him first. That wasn't supposed to happen. And if anything, I could always grab health by Sun Xuan.
Be brave.
I mean, at the end of the day, we're facing no-face, non-playable characters, so it should be really easy. I mean, it's not going to be easy, but I mean, like when I did it in normal mode or easy mode with the Musou modes, but in comparison to what I have to face with Zhang He, Xu Zhu, and all that, then it will be really easy. I mean, yes, it seems like it looks like I'm getting destroyed, but these hits I'm willing to take because I have high defense right now. And not only that, I'm getting hit by troops and not Cao Rui, despite the fact that Cao Rui isn't really strong to begin with. And one more hit will do it. Thank God his true Musou sucks. Well, he doesn't even have a true Musou, but still.
I defeated an officer.
Alright, now let's try to bolt and not get destroyed by the crossbows and grab the health by the gate.
Don't fall behind.
And to me personally, when I'm trying to avoid crossbows, jumping up in the air and attacking seems like the easiest solution. But that's just me. I could be wrong. And I really can't wait to get out of here. Because for some weird reason, it causes a lot of lag when there's a lot of troops in this particular section. But, yeah. Anyway, oh. Sorry, that I was fixing my glasses. But, yeah. Yeah, so that's one down. And hopefully we could lure Man Chong near the boats. That way we could go and defeat him as well. And he is pretty close. Let me see if I can do a cheap shot. Can I? I technically can, but I don't think I'm going to have enough arrows. If I had the fire arrows, then yeah, I'll have enough, but... You know what? We could just go face him, because I just realized we're facing Man Chong. You know what? Strike that. These guys are going first. Because, well... They're a huge nuisance, and as you see, I already lost half my health due to these guys. You know what? Where is it? I just passed it before, but yeah. Attack. We're taking out the crossbows. We're gonna do it right. And I think that's health too. If not, that's full Musou? Nothing. Okay. Well, it was worth a shot. Alright, enough with the volleyballing. Oh god. Oh god, this is not good. This is the part that I had a feeling I was gonna have trouble with, and that was the crossbows and the archers. So I'm gonna bolt, and hopefully my crossbows could take care of one or two, that way I won't die. And I'm about to die, so let's pull back and not get killed. I have nowhere to go. I really have nowhere to go now. There's no help anywhere. So I'm just gonna have to wait. I have to wait it out. This is gonna suck. Maybe I could snipe him? Yeah, maybe sniping him will do. Because I have nothing else better to do. I mean, nothing else better to do, but... I can't really fight because those crossbows will hit me. I don't know why they didn't... I heard something drop. I'm not chancing it. I'm just gonna take out the crossbows that I see and go from there. And hopefully I could find some type of health. Whether it's a meat bun or a healing ointment. It's really difficult to try to aim at a guy when it's lagging like a freaking... It's like lagging like there's no tomorrow. I know one more crossbow hit will pretty much end me. Because it's a double-edged sword. Either I equip the shell armor and I'm going to have a tough time facing the generals, or I'm going to have a tough time with the archers but have really good with defense facing the generals. And to me right now, I think I should have kept the shell armor. But that's just me. I mean, I hate sitting back and doing absolutely nothing. Maybe I could chance it and get to the other boat. You know, I'm going to try to chance it and get to the other boat. Because I have nowhere else to go. I have nothing really to lose. If there's crossbows over here, I'm fucked. Oh, there's gate captains and all that, but nothing else. So, it doesn't seem like anybody... It doesn't look like anybody's... It doesn't look like anybody's chasing me other than that little section of guards and guard captains. So, I should be okay unless that troop's over there by that one little gate. I can't really point it out because I can't see it, even though I could really... The little blip right by the front, but I think you know what I'm talking about. But they're not moving anywhere. I'll probably head there just to show it, but I'm okay. Okay. Now I have some breathing space. Oh my god. I could really go and secure the gate right now if I wanted to. You know what? I might just do that because Man Chong isn't really strong. And he doesn't get health back. Like if he sends you flying, he won't get health back. Oh, and more importantly, I might as well go to the gate that they secured and grab the health there as well. But if he sends you flying, he doesn't get health back. He mostly gets attack and defense. Mostly defense first. But you'll get double defense for 30 seconds. And that's not the worst thing in the world, but double defense is... I mean, if I have a choice between him getting nothing and getting double defense, I would have a choice. The easier choice is him getting nothing. But you can't win them all. Anyway, we got that one, and now we'll go and secure the gate, and I'll mention the blip that I was mentioning before afterwards, and then we'll go from there. But seriously, I was really worried about that. I thought I was gonna die there for a sec. I was not chancing it. Thank God there was a second wow, I don't even know what they call it, but thank God there was a second way in and out of that little boat area. So if it wasn't for that, I would have been screwed. I would have been really screwed. Anyway, here's the gate captain. And hopefully we won't have to spend too much time here because, well, you know, he could get health back, and that's a one-time deal. But I just hate for the fact that gate captains can get health back. That's just my opinion on it. Maybe for the fact that it's a major sprite or a guard sprite or whatever it is. And that's probably the part that pisses me off. Or for the fact that it's like not even an officer or general. Anyway, we got the... well, we secured the gate. Should I grab that health as well? You know what, in case of an emergency, might as well keep it. Like the way it is. And I'm gonna go now and defeat what's left at the bottom. And then go from there. If I had to... well... yeah, I'm trying to remember... I mean, I read where the location was, and if I'm right, then getting this weapon is gonna suck. Yeah, this blip right here, I was mentioning earlier. But they weren't moving, so that's fine. And there's Sima Yi's troops, so it's not that much of a problem. But, oh wait. I have them attacking now. I don't need them to attack anymore. They can shield if they want. Alright. And now, we'll go and I heard something drop. Alright. That's not going to really help because once we get there, the battle armor effect will wear off. But, yeah, I really have nothing really to... I can't really make a comeback out of that one. But, yeah, anyway. We'll go and defeat Man Chong and then defeat what's left over here. I don't have to worry about Sun Quan getting killed. There are troops up here, so might as well go for them first. I don't think there are that many crossbows left. And if there are, then, well, obviously we're going to have a tough time. But I think we should be okay. We should, not will. And might as well go for Man Chong right now. And he is right there. But I need to get him by himself. So try to make a little U-turn around if I can. I don't think I'm gonna, but I did send him flying. And I see crossbows, which I'm not liking. I haven't got hit yet, but that's gonna change really soon. I know that much. And he sent me flying. And I shielded up in the wrong way. So once I complete this next Musou attack, well, what was a Musou attack, there we go. Hopefully this next one will do it. Well, not kill him, but send him flying. And this Musou attack, after that, I'm going to go and grab health. Because I don't want the crossbows to kill me. I mean, that's the last thing you need. Crossbows killing you. That's the worst way. I think I said this numerous. Yeah, I did say this numerous times. But getting killed by a crossbow is the worst way to die in Dynasty Warriors, and that's just my opinion. I mean, the top 3 ways to get killed, the worst 3 ways. Getting killed by an archer or a crossbow. That's probably number 1. Number 2, if it's by a private, that's the second one. And then the third one, if I have to take the third one, pretty much if you're one hit away from defeating Lu Bu and then he destroys you. But let's not talk about that. I had my fair share of running away the first time playing Dynasty Warriors, so especially in 2. Well, in all of them really, but I think 2 was the most obnoxious one out of them all. Yeah, so once we find Man Chong... Oh my god, that was a bad idea. I was going head on with crossbows. That was a terrible idea. And why is he going more upwards?
You're too deep. Be careful.
Goodbye.
I defeated an officer.
Alright, so we defeated Man Chong. I'm not gonna chance it. I'll just go. I don't want to waste too much time now. I don't want to make it an hour video if I have to. I mean, unless I need to. But here, I don't think I need to. So yeah, we'll go and grab the health by this gate here. Hopefully, I mean, my horse is over there, so I'll bolt, grab the weapon, and then bolt up and try to, if that makes any sense, but try to get to Sima Yi as fast as possible without getting killed. And we'll see what happens. I'm not going to defeat all those troops in there inside the castle. There's no way in hell I could be able to do that. I could defeat the troops by Sun Quan if I wanted to, but I don't know how much time that's actually going to take. And right now, for my recording, it's at 39 minutes and 20 seconds. Well, a little bit less than that from what you're going to see, but yeah, so I'm not going to really chance it. I mean, I'll risk, if Sun Quan dies, at least I didn't die. I mean, like I said, this is my first go at it, so there might be a better way in getting this 5th weapon. I'll say this, there is better ways to get it, second controller trick, for example. But like I said, when it comes to that, I'm not against using it. If you want to simply unlock it just for the hell of it, then be my guest. Use it. I mean, it's there for a reason. But to me, I wanted to prove myself to not only get all the 4th and 5th weapons with just that one character where you have to unlock it with, but do it without saving. And right now, I haven't really saved. I have no intention of saving for the last 7 5th weapons. The reason why I'm saying 7 is because I might get killed here, and I don't want to be cocky. But the last 7, and then once I say 6, I'll say 6, but I'm not saying 6 right now because I don't want to jinx it. Thank God those are arrow hits because, well, the Musou armor doesn't do much. They can't knock me off, fortunately. And I am grateful for that because I would have a serious problem. Because you see, there are a lot of archers here. Hopefully they won't follow me. I mean, I could really go the rest of the way by foot. But what I'm going to do here, once we get inside, I'm not going to even defeat Zhang He. I'm going to pass everybody and then go from there. And I might as well grab that full thing of health. Unless they got it for their lives. Alright, let's try not to get killed before we get into the castle. Oh, there's more crossbows in here. Great. Maybe I should have waited until I get inside the castle, or the inner wards of the castle.
I am as good as you, my lord.
But yeah, we're skipping Zhang He. Hopefully she doesn't follow me. If she does, that's gonna really suck. I know there's crossbows up here, so I have to take care of those before I move on. Because those crossbows are going to be a pain in the ass. And troops are following me, so that's going to be more of a pain. If I knock the archers off, then that's not the worst thing in the world. But you know what, I'm just going to go... I'm going to start from here. And defeat whatever I can and go from there. Because there are guard captains here. You know what? I hate interrupting a Musou attack, but I might just let my bodyguards attack for this duration. And the last thing I need is somebody sending me flying off the ledge here. That has happened before, and I was really pissed off that that happened. Let's make sure that doesn't happen this time. Oh, man. Maybe I should start letting them shield for a bit because I want to make sure I have some bodyguards when I face Sima Yi. Maybe that was a bad idea. I lost 2 right off the bat. I lost 3. Okay, so I lost 3. And that will cover all the health.
Don't let anyone pass you.
Yeah, I think the biggest problem with this stage when you're facing on the Wu's forces, like I said, it's not that... It's not hard, but the biggest issue is when you lose somebody, the commander will automatically gain morale. And having them have a morale at 8 is a major issue, unless you're the commander. Because if you're playing as a commander, then you're not gonna... you're not gonna really lose by death of the commander. But Sun Xuan has, what, 3 morale to Sima Yi's 8? Okay, that might be a little problem. Well, a tad bit. I mean, it doesn't look like they're doing much, but once they start fighting, I might have to go in and defeat Sima Yi. It won't be a problem. I mean, it shouldn't be. Alright, this sergeant has to quit shielding it up. Okay. Next. And like I said, I know there's crossbows over here, so I gotta be really careful. Yeah, I already see the crossbows. Well, I already saw. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Well, at least there's no troops over here. That's the only good thing I can really say. And if for some reason I'm about to die, there is health by Zhang Liao. The only problem is, it's not much. So, if I'm about to get killed, I gotta be really lucky not to get hit by Zhang Liao. Because that would be the problem.
This isn't good.
You know what? We might have to go for it. You know what? Let's go for it. The problem right now is those crossbows. So if I keep them far away, if I keep Sima Yi far away, they won't be able to reach me. Like if I keep Sima Yi the way he is right now, we should be fine. Unless they try to shoot for the stars.
You're nothing more than child's play.
Whoops. Okay, let's keep Sima Yi over here. Because at that point, the crossbows won't. They shouldn't be able to reach me. But with one Musou attack like that, it was only one really clean hit, then we're gonna get crushed for a bit. Yikes. Really, yikes. Yikes, yikes. This is not happen. That is not happening. Oh my god. This isn't good. And this would be the biggest problem out of them all, and that's facing Sima Yi.
You're too deep.
Fuck.
Be careful.
Alright, so just do the runaway trick. Hopefully he didn't shield. And guess what? He did, so I have to stop it. Yikes. He better not shield. Ah, he fucking shield again. This is not good. Usually Sun Quan gets killed before... I mean, not before. Usually Sun Quan dies after the gate's secured. So, I should have time. How I know this? Because I seen Sun Quan get killed. It wasn't fun. But, yeah. And one more Musou attack should do it. He can't get Musou attack back, which is, I mean Musou health back, so that's a great thing, and goodbye.
I have done all that I could.
And that's a win. Alright. And I'll say this, if it wasn't for that Musou charge charging up so fast, I probably would have much more of a tough time. If not, I might have died. Yeah, and I had to play balls to the wall right there, because if Sun Quan did get killed by then, it would have really sucked, especially since I was right by Sima Yi and I was about to kill him. But at the end of the day, we got it, and that's another 5th weapon down, and we have 6 more to go. So, sweet. It wasn't as tough as I expected it to be. Maybe because I got lucky with Xu Huang. Well, Zhang He was a problem, but Xu Huang mostly, and maybe Xu Zhu. But with Xu Huang, I considered myself lucky on that one. Yeah, so anyway, here's the 5th weapon, the Fighting Tiger. And it has no element, unfortunately, but it has HP max, well, additional health of 82, attack of 25, mounted attack of 50, and reach of 25. And it also has the Musou armor for, well, it has the Musou armor attached to the weapon. So when you use this 5th weapon, you'll automatically have the Musou armor. So if I were to play with Lu Meng, I won't have to equip the Musou armor, and I could make a 6th weapon. Well, 6th weapon. Wow. I could equip a 6th item, even though there's really 5 that I could really choose from. But you get what I'm saying. Anyway, that's the only thing we've really gotten. So that's that. And like I said, we have 6 more to go. So, man, it's been a long way. and I really don't care about the points. So there we go. All the bodyguards are at max, so that works. And I gotta make sure I grind up the characters' ranks all the way up to max too, for a different reason, which I'll explain much later. I mean, not much later, but it's getting close to the end actually, so I'll say it later. But anyway, we'll save. And there you have it. You've been watching my gaming adventures, and I'll see you in the next part where we will unlock another 5th weapon, and we're down to our last 6 5th weapons. So whatever 5th weapon you haven't seen yet that you want to see, it's coming really close. I mean, like I said, I did it with votes, and whoever had the most votes, that's how I did it, and whoever had the least amount of votes, then, well, that's going to be the last one. So, unfortunately, but that's the way I did it, but that was the best way in my opinion, but, anyway, peace.